Why was evil allowed into the world? It was a thought that turned on the sun. It can be a thought that turns off the sun, something approximating to that original, prior to time zero thinking that began the world, autopoiesis. Things are wishing, competing. They're competing to be action, to be exerted, to be said. And it's monitoring these patterns and traces that one distinguishes themselves from one that does do these things and reap the consequences. They are competing to be applied into the world. The world is of such a quality, it attracts ideas like moths to a flame. But not all these moths have good intentions by the manner in which they're able to transmit into the world. And of course, through man, they are transmitters of things, of occasions. They are making scenes constantly. They are making scenes. And by the intentionality of the disposition, they possess the authority to make of the scene whatever their heart's desire. But their heart's desires are not pure in source, not always pure in source. It's a conflict. His God is telling him things, and he's being possessed by his history, by his unspoken but yet influencing reminder of a certain piece of knowledge. There are these details that are a part, and I do play a constant role in the transpiring of the world. They play a constant, decisive role in the transpiring of the world. They make the world, and in return, the world is labeled, represented, depicted, displayed. They're wishing to be said, and that's the direction they come into, and it's the discernment of the observer, participant, agent in the arena. It's that discernment that is so critical in decisively correcting each event that is in line with the mark. And then from there, being understanding the mechanism, the interlocking mechanism that goes on in all manner of events, and the dynamics of the daily images of eternity. In that way, one is secure that it is a concept to be grasped what the world is, and then to build a framework around it is paradisal, of course. Eden infiltrates the conversation. It represents what the world represents in its constant motion, how the world is for man, and how the world is for existence, and how peculiar the system, how eerie, almost a causing of cringy, but not quite cringy, but just unsettling. The acknowledgement is, and why was it allowed into the world, the evil? Evil represents, it's the climax. It's more of a dramatist than anything else. It prefers the ups and downs and peaks and valleys and mountains and valleys and mountains and troughs that exist out there. And in that way, it validates itself. The effervescence, the continuous live data generation, it represents that for itself. How in a way, how soon, how close um, this celebration worthy acknowledgement is, and how soon man begins playing the game this way, really, really, really giving it a run for its money. Well, it's a delight to be a part of it in its for this temporary experience. Of course, in any quantity is enough to be entirely and eternally grateful, because each quantity represents its entirety. It's so similar across scales. How wonderful the news is, and how much of, once again, how much of what it represents to a singular recipient is its quotient. It's allowed because it's a dramatist. It wishes on drama. It longs for drama. What drama is, and what context brings into the picture, into the motion picture. It's much drama, and existing is life forward and co-characters, and in all many ways manner of operation, manner of cohabitation and coexistence, and it's all well and done and said and done in these ways. Interesting to see, beautiful to watch, amazing to be a part of. Hmm. Also, on a matter of other things that would rather be delayed for another time, leaving this as it is.